Welcome back, and it's now time for your money, and the folks at Evans Financial are here to give us advice, and we are joined now with Jennifer Delcomen, a financial consultant with Evans Financial. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So the Great Wealth Transfer, I don't know anything about this, so explain it for me.
So this is when we have the baby boomers that have accumulated all these assets, and they are starting to transfer some of their assets that they have accumulated through all their years to their kids and grandkids, which are mainly the generational X and millennials. Now, transferring these assets, this is going to be one of the largest transfers that takes place in ever, essentially, and it's going to estimate anywhere between 30 to 70 trillion dollars over the next couple of decades. Yes, it's crazy.
Yeah, okay. And so how will this impact on inheritance and maybe investments for these individuals?
Yes. So as boomers, of course, as they accumulate all these assets and they grow, they're getting older, they need something to do with their money. So typically they're going to pass it on to their heirs, and whether that be kids or grandchildren, and they can do this in different ways. So it's sitting down and kind of coming up with a plan. Do you want to see the excitement of your children or grandchildren by gifting them some of the inheritance now, or would you rather someone have the inheritance later and maybe a lump sum at your passing? But and all of this is going to change whenever they inherit these funds. This transfer takes place. Everything will change from the housing markets to investment strategies, because you have to think when it comes down to it, the way that the baby boomers thought and their way of possibly investing and saving is going to be different from the younger generation.
Okay, right, yeah. So at what age or when do you feel like someone would want to maybe start considering these decisions?
So, well, the sooner the better, essentially. And of course, as you know, of course, like I said, when the baby boomers, that age group, they're getting older, accumulating these assets. What do I want to do with this? Do I have children, grandchildren I don't want to pass this on to? So kind of coming up with a plan sooner rather than later. It's going to make life so much easier. And that's what we always tell someone, especially if you are of the generational X or the millennials, that you might want to work with a financial professional. Kind of make sure that if you're going to be accumulating some of these assets through inheritance, making sure that you're taking advantage of up-to-date strategies and making sure that you're keeping more in your pocket when it comes to taxes than you'd rather keep it in your pocket than it go to Uncle Sam.
Exactly, and ultimately it's still their decision. Maybe you're just reaching out to an advisor, but ultimately, seeing all of the options out there is really important, and then making the best decision for them.
Absolutely,
So,
yes ma'am.
All right, thanks Jennifer, and we're going to head over to the weather desk for an update on our weather.